Now, a young activist says she's willing to take the lead in global efforts to protect the environment. The 21-year-old Indonesian also says she wants to encourage other young people to start their own social movements. Our Lee Rae-hyun talked to the young activist and files this report.
Taking action requires courage. And here's an example of bravery from a young female, 21-year-old changemaker Melati Wijsen. Named one of the most influential teens in the world by Time in 2018, she started the Bye Bye Plastic Bags campaign when she was 12 along with her sister Isabel. This all began as a project to protect her home in Bali. In an interview with ArirangTV, she said growing up in Bali gave her a fresh perspective on environmental issues.
Growing up on Bali, there was so much beauty around us, but we also have a very strong reality of the growing problem of plastic pollution. It was not rocket science to see that there was a problem, and so we started Bye Bye Plastic Bags without a business plan, without a strategy, but with a very clear vision of making our home of Bali plastic bag free.
Bye Bye Plastic Bags has now grown into an international movement of inspiration. Teams in over 50 regions around the world are working to ban single-use plastic bags. Melati is now a leader of Youthopia, an online platform that encourages youth-driven movements. The forum is an opportunity for young people around the world to gather and grow their skills to become active changemakers. Nearly 200 influencers from 40 countries provide mentorship and workshop programs through the platform.
The goal of Youthopia is to try and help make sure that every single young person knows how to create change. Because I think that's one of the things when we look at the young generation, so many of us want to get involved, so many of us want to take action, but how do we start? What do we have to do? Where do we build a team? How do we get better at public speaking? How do we build a plan? So Youthopia has all of those foundational change-making skills that we put in a program.
Asked if she had any advice for young people who were interested in making changes in society, Melati said, try to find something that makes you passionate.
You need to find something that you're passionate about. What is it that you enjoy doing? And sometimes that can be a difficult place to start off. So I always say, create a list of the things that you don't like, because that's sometimes easier to get across, right? And then once you eliminate those, you can kind of start to understand what is it that makes you happy? What do you love doing? I think that young people have to find something that excites them, because there isn't one way to create change.
Melati's next goal is to cooperate with businesses to show how Generation MZ can create meaningful relationships with corporations and governments. She also says there should be more platforms to engage young people in decision-making processes. Lee Rae-hyun, Arirang News, Manila.